And by the way, you said that I had potions, right?
Yeah, everyone is going to be able to get, what was it, 3 potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing, and you can restock those whenever you come back. So, we can get started. So, to remind everyone, since it has been a bit, you screwed up royally. You fought a goblin village of 25 goblins, someone died. You succeeded eventually, though, and then you stole the tribesman's god. And that turned out to be a bad thing. Who would have guessed? But you managed to salvage it by selling it to essentially a merchant prince who has no morals, and by the time you come back, he will probably own this town. Good times.
Seems like one of the alright guys.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what kind of...
The god was going to be moving if we went with my idea or Will's idea, so we would have been fucked with the Aarakocra either way.
I like how Jordan is making sure that Blaine is not all on
I'm just saying, like, if there's gonna... Oh, forget it.
Anyways, while you're in town, you've gotten your magic items in your deal to trade the Shield Guardian to Wakanga. And after funding your expedition, you do actually get a little bit of gold. I had forgotten. You get 500 gold as a group for any supplies you might need.
Okay. So then, Tom... So among the 4 of us, that's 125 each?
Yes.
Okay.
And when you bring up your fallen comrade, he will give a token like, I'm so sorry for your loss. Do you need someone to replace him?
If you have anyone you'd recommend, I suppose.
I know many mercenaries for hire. And he will kind of clap his hands and...
You know what? I'm gonna keep the name as is, by the way.
Okay, so you are Rorkona Apah. Why not?
Yeah.
And he will walk in.
Can we just call you Nappa?
No.
Why?
Good job, Nappa. It's the last 4 letters of his name.
I think you mean...
Nappa is more... And then there's
the last 6 letters of his name, because the last 4 is just his last name.
Oh, well.
Rourke.
Good try. A for effort, F for follow through.
It's the great adventures of Abdal and Rourke.
Anyways, but as you leave the merchant prince's domain and palace...
Should we go check up on that gladiator thing we had?
You have that, but something else can potentially occur.
Whatever could it possibly be?
You see a drunk sailor yelling at 3 people who don't speak his language.
What language is he speaking?
Common.
Okay.
What language do they speak?
You don't know.
What?
You don't speak it.
Yeah, you can't hear him speak.
Well, none of you speak the language here anyways, which...
So what's the sailors yelling at them for? Like, what is he yelling?
It's my boat, I can dock it where I want.
Oh dear.
Kinky.
This seems like a civil dispute.
Civil dispute. Is there a port authority around?
You surmise it's the 3 commoners.
Yes, language proficiency.
Considering that there's nothing listed under that, I think that means you don't speak any languages.
You are a mute.
I'll try to, I suppose, intervene with telling the sailor what seems to be the problem here.
He is going to loudly and quickly swing around, almost smacking you in the face, and say, They tell me to move my boat. I don't even have a boat.
But wait,
is he next to a boat?
Didn't you just say that it was your boat and you could park it where you want it?
Are you telling me what I said in the past? I don't listen to myself.
So why is this if you don't listen to yourself, why are you listening to it? Wait.
He's going to try and glass you.
Okay.
Wait, I thought the...
A 6 to hit you with the
That'll
bottle in his
miss.
hand.
I'm gonna try to very badly diplomacy this, trying to talk the
Too
guy
bad,
down.
I cast Gust of Wind to try to knock him over.
Is there
Okay,
a
those are
bench
both gonna
nearby?
happen at the same time. So first, roll the diplomacy, and then he will roll a strength
I'm just
check at disadvantage because he's drunk.
Sit here and watch how my new.
Hey, you don't roll
companions handle the
anything.
situation.
Oh, I thought. Well, you said
10 on
strength check.
persuasion.
No, he rolls it.
Okay.
Also, you do not have +7 to strength.
No. I thought the wind was a spell roll.
No,
I didn't realize
it's
it's just
just a,
5.
it's just a
Okay.
save.
All right.
All right, so disadvantage. So we'll take the lower of these two amounts. So an 8, he will fly back 15 feet and fall over and be like, "Ah, it's windy
No.
today."
Gust of Wind is 5 feet. It's a
5.
cantrip.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. He
I'm gonna
flies
look
back
at-
5 feet and be like, "Ah, it's windy today. Where's my drink?" And he's gonna start crying.
Oh,
Uh,
Is he drunk or senile?
Can I say
Well-
sober up and produce? Was it 6 gallon or 5 gallons of water over his head?
Give him the jar of mayonnaise.
Unfortunately,
you
your
must
jar
take
of
all of it.
mayonnaise is being used by Wakanga Otamu and your barbarian to take over the merchant princedom.
of mayo.
Yeah, can
They
I
will
produce
make
some...
all of the sandwiches tasty.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to
Zarek,
produce some
the sandwich
water.
king.
You will sober him up, and he'll be like, "Oh, what was that for? Just having some good, wholesome fun picking on people."
You and me both, buddy.
He's gonna walk off muttering towards a bar.
I'm gonna
Hey.
follow him.
What?
I'm monitoring his goddamn party.
So what about that port authority? There's gonna...
They're just gonna shrug at each other and walk off and start begging for money.
They were not the port authority. Got it.
Hey, they might be. They might just not have a very good job. Anyways, so good job, everyone.
Try to
You
be
get
civil
50
and-
experience each.
Woo!
50?
Yes. For not immediately resorting to murder violence.
I
I'll
tried
take-
civil
by the
violence, but
way-
apparently that didn't work.
Is civil violence
By the way,
words
I'll-
to you?
Yes,
That explains
I
so
need
much.
numbers.
it's an argument.
Can someone fill in? You need
Oh,
to
right,
add
our
your
experience.
character
I'll give you
name.
that in a sec.
your token.
Alright.
I got it. And then fill in the rest of the stuff. Oh, right, I need to actually...
I'm working on it.
Oh, control determined by character. Okay, you should be okay. Okay. So, after that interesting event, what do you all wish to do?
Do we
can
know
either-
where that gladiator was supposed to be?
You have a general idea. In fact, really, it's you can just say you know ask around. You'll find out where he is, and you can immediately start talking to him if you wish.
Okay.
You can also ask around and see if you can learn anything about him.
Yeah,
So,
I'd like to learn about him.
before we get started, what exactly was it we were asked to do about the gladiator again?
Get money.
Yes, he owes
Okay,
a debt.
So we're hustling him for money he owes, supposedly.
He owes a debt at Executioner's Run, which is where you jumped down and murdered some velociraptors to
Right.
save the man.
Oops, sorry, didn't mean to press that.
Sorry about that.
What's interesting is it didn't list anything.
Probably
That's because I don't have
we
an
didn't put
alien
anything in
description yet.
Oh, okay. You should be able to use the eye at the top to look up the spell and drag it to your spells to just get it wholesale.
The eye at the top.
The compendium.
The top of the chat box, the eye in the circle.
Yes.
Oh, that
so-
one, okay.
You know, you can recall from what you were told, you're going to get 10% of whatever you can collect from him. You know he owes 500 gold, but they could turn the other cheek if you come back with more.
Interesting.
And he's a gladiator. He's done very well. He fights with a spear, and you know that he is well known for his flurry of attacks.
Hmm.
You tend to wear armor?
He does. He uses studded leather and a shield, although he has been known to toss the shield aside and use the spear in 2 hands. And he strikes like the wind. People have seen him strike up to 3 times in 6 seconds.
Oh, oddly specific.
That is
That's
his claim to fame.
Impressive. How long has he been here?
He's been in this port for over half a year.
What's
He's
his general reputation among the port?
Kind of an asshole. He gambles, he fights people in the arena. He kind of uses his brawn to yell at other people, that sort of thing.
Quick question.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
When he charges people, does he yell Demacia?
No.
Damn.
I'm glad we waited for that question. Is he indentured? Like, as a gladiator, are you indentured?
Oh,
or do
no,
you fight
no,
everywhere free will?
You just fight whenever you wish.
Okay, so this
It's
could be
that
like
kinda-
a private citizen living here.
It pretty much is.
Yeah, okay.
You just
Gotcha.
kind of bet too much money on, ooh, what was its name?
Oh, God.
Can't remember.
There was a lot of great names in that race.
Yes, there were. He bet on, Nasty Boy.
Nasty boy! Alright, well, let's, I guess we should just approach in broad daylight and see who makes a scene first, right?
Sure.
Okay, so you're going to approach him.
So, hello?
So,
Oh my god.
let's place ourselves kind of in this foresty area,
Sure.
because that has the most open space. You won't actually be out there,
Sure.
but...
I'm not even on the map.
Okay, I can drag people on. Second.
You just want to know exactly like where we are positioning wise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In case something happens. Combat.
Magic I word.
People
I
seem
think,
to be various sizes, and that's...
I think Yeldrin has a bit of a shrinking problem, shall we
There's
say.
2.
No, I think you guys are just a bit... Oh, no, shrinking problem.
Gladiator's the same
because-
size.
Yeah. Hey, he might be large. You don't know.
That's true.
He's big.
Okay,
That's
so
a
it's
boy.
you 4 because Xerax is off performing
Yes.
tasks.
What's
Performing
Rob's twin
Mayo.
brother doing with the
Doing-
merchant?
Big. Okay, so how do I found the spell. I found the bar spells. How do I actually port them over to the
You should just
sheet?
drag and drop. So, like, you drag the whole
Yeah, I did.
spell
That just,
over
and that
and
just into the web page.
into your character sheet, like under the spells.
Yeah.
What are you trying to add right now?
Cure wounds.
Bam.
Like, okay, you also did it twice, but it didn't work for the spell I was actually trying to do. I just used it as an example. Cure dissonant whispers.
This only works for stuff in the base book. So if it's from another source,
Oh, okay.
then you'll have to
that
fill it
makes,
in
that
yourself.
explains it. Okay.
Anyways,
in that
so
case, I guess heroism is there.
he's just gonna be swaggering around, kind of shoving people out of the way as he walks down the street. He doesn't really take a notice of you unless you bar his way.
Yeah, I'll use my
Yes, you're
stocky dwarven body and announce, I believe you have a debt to pay to the people at Executioner's Run.
He's just gonna laugh and be like, "Oh, are you the next group that they send? I'll pay them back when I have the money, but until then, out of the way, short stuff."
Can I make a perception
I'm trying to, yeah, can I insight to see if he has any obvious wet money on him?
or wealth
Uh,
in general?
Go for it.
Yeah, like
See
see
if
his
he's
state of
lying.
being 21.
He doesn't seem to have, at the very least, he doesn't seem to have a coin pouch, but with that 21, give me a perception also. Because it seems like he's just kind of waiting, using his power to not have to pay back. And with that perception, you see a sack that's bulging. It's not coins, though. It seems oddly shaped.
Centipedes!
Yes, a bag of centipedes.
Well,
Roll
what
me,
good?
roll me an intelligence check,
Okay.
everyone, as Will kind of points that out surreptitiously. You
Elf.
think it's a bag of centipedes.
It's not a bag of centipedes.
Will, you think it's some type of valuable good, but you're not sure what. And you're not sure if it would be enough to pay off the debt. But it's pretty large.
Well, I'll counter back with what gladiator is worth, a debt if they can't make any gold in the ring.
I make plenty of money in the ring. I just have better things to spend it on than on some assholes running dinosaurs around chasing deadbeats.
I mean, I kind of sympathize with this guy.
Oh, damn it.
I mean, look, it's the law of the land. You either pay your debts or you get shaken down for them. Is this how...
Is this how it's going down? 24 to intimidate you.
Is that a sense motive? Like, what's my defense? I believe that should just...
I believe it's... Oh god, it's not in the compendium. 1 second. Just a moment.
Can I roll survival to see if I survive his intimidation?
Charisma, intimidation,
Also, how do I delete spells from the sheet?
The lock. If you click on that.
There
red
it
delete
is.
button
I
shows
understand
up, yep.
immediately.
Oh, fine, 5e. Broadly speaking, manipulation-related skill checks should not be used on players.
Oh, come on.
But he
It's
is
a pretty
going
good
to...
roll. They can shake me in my boots. That can make me panic and cast a spell.
If anything, I'd say it would be like a, insight. Or wisdom.
I'm gonna actually appeal to his sense of sensibility by saying
Sensibility?
that... Hear me out. I understand where you're coming from, and I mostly don't agree with the idea of shaking people down, but think of it this way. It's easier to pay them back and not have to ever deal with this again, rather than having to deal with random pains in your neck constantly.
Who says this is a pain in the neck? This is a great chance to show my stuff, and he's going to flex.
And his intimidation is going to make me produce a flame blade out of reflex. I'm not going to swing it at him, but I'm going to produce it.
He's going to narrow his eyes and go, oh, so it's time, eh?
I'll await for his attack. I mean, that's all I can do. I've
He'll
stopped
say,
talking.
on your go, you're the challenger.
Okay, I guess we're going.
Yeah, so we'll go into initiatives, and you guys will all get a turn, and then he'll be at the bottom.
Sure.
Okay.
Is everyone going to be in melee, or should I bring us to a different map?
I'll be in melee.
Save for maybe the bard.
Okay, I'll bring us to another map.
Oh
Bards.
no, man, I'm too weapon
Ignore the
fighting
boat.
Ignore the boat and the centipedes.
And the giant spider down there.
He's got to go away in that boat.
Yeah, your guys'
Scroll.
characters were really messed up in size. There we go. Everyone's good now. So position yourselves how you want. He'll be right here. I'll add you all to the turn list. Oh, dear.
There's a little
Fix your
laggy.
HP totals.
Yeah.
Okay, hold the phone. Then go like this.
Whoops. Okay.
Then I believe this should work. Oh.
Really, this only determines your orders.
I know, our own individual turn order. I just want
Yes.
to make sure that everything works.
That's fair. Looks like it's not, although it might be this. Let me do this. Alright, okay, looks like, there we go. You're in there on 11. Okay. So, and now we're just waiting on a Yeldrin roll.
Oh, do bards get initiative or advantage on...
No, they don't.
No, he's just
I
clicking
mostly-
it repeatedly to see if it works. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeldrin, you're up first.
Nice.
Gonna move up to here. Use a metal quarterstaff. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Bonk.
12 damage. He'll kind of stagger a bit and be like, oh. Seems like you've got a decent...
Then an unarmed strike. 13 to hit.
Punch.
13 will miss.
Alright.
Let's see,
Then I'm
deflects it
gonna
on his
ward a little bit back.
studded chest.
Does that provoke, or is he not active
You,
yet?
Myron.
He hasn't
don't know.
acted yet, so I won't
Yeah.
say that provokes, but after his turn, that definitely would. Halstad, you're up.
Okay, I'll try to go up and hit him with my flame blade.
Okay, roll to hit.
14.
14 would miss. Rakona.
All right. Let me just make sure I know how this works. I am going to unleash a storm of insults. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Sure. What is the save?
Wisdom.
Gets a 10.
That will fail.
Okay.
So he takes 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay.
Psychic damage.
So roll the 1d4.
Yep.
How dare you! The first thing the merfolk says the entire
I'd be
time.
like, huh?
He's just,
Is someone
Yo,
is
mama.
someone mewling, or is that just insert
Just my
insult here?
muscles.
Avdol.
Or is that just
insult,
fish
insult,
face?
insult, insult.
Gonna step over here and take a swing with my axe. Actually, before I move up, as a bonus, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hex and give him disadvantage on Wisdom saves.
Okay.
And then, no.
That'll miss. He's gonna say, "Oh, fancy that. You've got quite a few casters. I'll show you how I deal with them." And he's gonna turn to Avdol first and try and spear you. Which would be a nat 1 because of the disadvantage. He'll shake off the whispers and swing again at Avdol, getting a 23,
Yeah, that'll hit.
doing 11 damage. Roll me a concentration. DC 10
Yeah,
con.
Yeah.
So it'll succeed. Forget. What are the rules for moving through people?
You only provoke if you leave.
I know, I'm just wondering, can he just walk through
Yeah, you
Halstad?
can. Oh, like that.
I don't think so.
No, I think he has to shove me.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll do that. With his last attack, he's going to use his shield and try and smash you in the face with it, Halstad.
Okay.
Getting a 25.
That will hit.
And it'll do 11 damage, and roll me a strength save, and a con save with advantage.
For the concentration, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the strength.
So you're knocked
Roll
prone.
Me not okay, I'm on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. And then con, right?
Yes, with advantage.
22.
So you will succeed and keep the flame blade up. But he is going to step over you and step to right here.
Right.
Yeldrin, you are up.
I'm gonna move to here. 18 on the quarterstaff.
It would hit, but he is going to use his reaction and... Actually, no, it's not even a reaction. He just... Oh, no, it is. It is. I see it at the top there. He uses his spear to deflect your quarterstaff out of the way, just barely making it miss.
All right, and if that's the case, I'm gonna unarmed strike him. Nah.
That'll miss. Halstad.
Interesting. If I wanted to shift to an aquatic animal that had to hold its breath, would it wouldn't fill up with water, right? I would have to be in the water for it to count.
I think so, yes.
Okay, so maybe not. I'll just take
Don't
another.
turn.
I'll stand up and take another swing with a flame blade.
Okay.
God.
That'll miss.
Yep, I'm going to inspire myself with great druids before me to swing again.
Okay. I'm
I'm
assuming
tired
that's
of
your
this asshole.
inspiration.
God
Oh!
The
Wow.
great druids of the past are assholes.
You know, like
We purposefully taught him wrong. As a joke.
As a joke.
Rakona, it is your turn.
All right. At this point, I say, "You think I may be only a caster, but," and then I whip out my two scimitars and start going to town.
Then you whip out a butt.
That comes later.
Battle butt, go!
Oh, I didn't mean for that to be initiative 14.
That
Or
will
it is.
miss.
All right. Why am I still on advantage? And why am I not able to turn that off?
Real quick, are escape DCs strength based?
What do you mean, escape?
Like when you grapple somebody?
Oh, it's either... Ooh. Strength or dex. And I think you might be able to get skills to it
Where's
somehow.
the
Like,
advantage? I don't know why it's defaulting to
Alright,
advantage.
you have
but
normal selected, right?
I can't even see it
I
on my
might have to
sheet.
turn it on your character sheet.
Like
this
right
one.
above armor class, there's
Yeah.
advantage,
Yeah, it's
normal,
not
and
there.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I think I need to set it. Yeah, here we go. Where is armor class tracking, saving
I can
throw?
Fiddle with it myself. I'm actually watching you do it. Oh yeah, roll
Yes.
queries. Always roll advantage.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, advantage toggle. Okay, you're good.
Alright.
Gee, why are you guys allowed to go into the back
Oh my
doors of... That'll miss, and
It's
he's
block
giggling
rush.
to
I'll
himself
say
like a
block rush.
schoolgirl at this point. Like, it's not supposed to be this easy, Avdol.
Okay.
I'm trying not to make it so easy.
There's no bonus to hit for flanking, right? Just
No.
flanking isn't a thing in here.
No advantage without action is their philosophy.
Okay, gotcha. So as a bonus, I'm gonna go ahead and activate my aura, and
Okay.
then I'll go ahead and do an attack. Oh my god, inspiration.
Okay.
17.
Okay, a 17 will hit him.
9, and then it's gonna deal an extra d6.
Ooh, that was pretty spicy. He's gonna turn to you, Avdol, and your aura gives disadvantage, correct?
No, I get resistance to
Okay.
all forms of damage.
He's going to stab you 3 times.
Cool.
And he's going to put away his shield for a bit for this. So he's not using his shield for this turn, but he's wielding a spear in 2 hands.
He's transforming.
19, 24, and 12.
19 ties, and then
Wait.
12 misses.
Doesn't he have disadvantage on this?
No.
No, because of the laughter. Yeah, it already was used up.
It wasn't
Oh.
the laughter, it was the vicious mockery. It's
That's
one
what I-
attack.
Oh, I thought you had an aura for some reason.
Oh no, his aura gives
No,
him
my
resistance,
aura
so he
doesn't do
takes
this.
3 and then
resistance,
8,
right, we
so
just
11
remembered this,
total.
weren't we?
Roll me 2 separate con saves for your concentration spell. DC 10 each. Oh, your hex drops off of him.
Yep, okay. And then I take, let's see, it's
3
Plus
and
total.
8, so 11.
Yeah.
Eldrin.
22.
I believe he takes some damage at the end of his
oh
turn.
yeah, he's gonna take. Hold on.
Fucking. Okay.
He's
Real
gonna
quick, a
take
shield is 1 or 2
7,
AC?
seven-
Is it a buckler or a light shield?
A shield.
Alright,
It
let
just
me
says
check.
shield.
Did you catch how much damage he takes from the aura?
No, how much?
7
7. Okay.
radiant.
2 AC. So his AC is dropped by 2 because he's not using his shield this turn. Okay, he's kind of wounded. He's not bloodied yet, but that definitely does hit with that 22.
Shield is 280
Yeah, I figured it out.
for 11 damage.
Okay, he's going to
And
say,
then
that was a
unarmed.
good blow.
Misses probably.
You say that's all the pretty girls down by the docks.
And then I'm going to give myself, spend my key to give myself dodge for this next round.
Okay, that gives you disadvantage on attacks made on you, correct?
Yep.
Okay, Halstead.
The blade.
Blade.
Slowly increasing.
The blade would have hit since he dropped his shield, but he uses his spear to deflect the handle and redirect it, causing it to miss.
Flame blade? Okay, fair enough.
It's his reaction. He gets to add
Yeah, so
AC
in
against one
frustration, I'm
melee
just-
attack.
So in frustration, I'm gonna grow into a dire wolf.
He's gonna be like, oh, haven't seen that before. Rorkona.
Can I insight to see if he's being sarcastic? Because that would just hurt my feelings.
If you wish.
12.
God damn it.
Better to.
You think he's shaking in his boots.
All right.
I took
All
feeling
right.
damage.
Two swings. Ho.
That will hit, because he dropped his shield. For 4 damage. That'll hit. 9 damage, okay.
So, I
Avdol.
guess I'll just
Okay.
dismiss the flame blade, or else just hold it in my paws.
I think it just drops. It's on the ground now because there's no way for you to hold it, but
Yeah.
it's
You can be
still
safe.
there if you want to concentrate on it.
I'll go ahead and start up another hex.
Okay.
Setting it to. Should I do wisdom? Tom, are you going to do anything that requires him to do a wisdom save again?
I can. It's really easy. Because whispers are cantrip.
Right, but did you take any of the other ones that do more damage?
I have what do you call it? The dissonant I have dissonant whispers. Yeah,
And that does.
that also does a wisdom save. But more specifically, let me just pull it up because I was actually entering that in as you said that. Because I can spell the word dissonant. Basically, on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage. Must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay. So I'll move here, and then put another hex, and then make another swing.
Okay.
And it's wisdom. Oh my god.
Oh my
What an inspiration use.
That'll miss. I think that's
Yep.
like the 4th nat 1 in this
Yeah.
fight.
What the heck?
Yeah.
He's gonna go, and he's gonna laugh at you two to his north, just like a smirk, and he's gonna turn towards the wolf and be like, "That looks like fun," and start stabbing.
All right, stab away.
Stab, stab.
Let me go pull up the AC. Direwolf is
So
15.
9.
No.
Okay,
14.
14. So 2 hits. So you take 25 damage.
You get oak. Still standing and still a wolf.
Yeldrin, your turn.
I hope he doesn't have any more of these deflections. With a 24.
24 will hit.
8 bludgeoning.
Damage. Okay.
And then 17 to hit with the fist.
17. He will redirect your fist, causing it to miss.
Stop doing that!
Doing what? Alstad.
Okay, I'm gonna try to bite him. With advantage.
Yep.
Tactics. 15 and wow.
That will hit because he doesn't have
15,
his shield
16.
up.
He has to make a strength check now. DC 13 or he's knocked prone.
Okay. He succeeds.
Yep. And then 3. Okay. 8 damage.
Okay. He seems kind of... He's winded.
It's made of wind. Get him.
All right. At this point, I'm going to start whispering a discordant melody that only he can hear. Ooh. He's making
wisdom.
yeah.
A fail.
Yep. So he takes 3d6 psychic, and does he have his and he doesn't have his reaction right now, right?
He does not.
So
So
when
he
he
can't-
next gets his reaction, he has to book it. It's basically fair.
Wait, when he next has it. Okay.
11 damage.
Okay. Abdal, your turn.
As the whispers tear into his mind, or something,
Going
racking
into another
him with
attack.
terrible pain. Ooh.
24.
24 will hit.
12 plus another d6. So 14 total.
Okay. There's nothing about him having to do it on his next turn. It's just he doesn't have a reaction, he doesn't have to move.
Okay,
No.
it must immediately use his reaction if available.
If
as far as his
available.
speed allows.
So it's his turn. He's almost dropped, but he's going to do something and be like, damn you all making me do this.
I smell a whirlwind attack.
He is going to immediately heal
What?
17 health.
Hmm?
And he is just going to start swinging, starting at Abdal.
Excuse
Cool.
could we try to identify what the fuck just happened?
It's as if he hit his second wind.
Ah.
Yep.
So, starting at Avdol, first attack, a 24
Oh yeah.
for 14 damage.
Ah, that puts me -1. I'm down.
He is not going to be... You're unconscious, not dying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's going to turn to Rorkona and swing. An 11.
That will miss.
And then a 22
That will hit.
to do 8.
Okay.
And he is going
I'm
to
not-
he is going to take another turn as he surges forward.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fighter stuff.
Rorkona, 3 more attacks on you.
All right, let's go.
16.
Fuck, that hits.
Does
So
it?
6
I thought you
damage.
got a.
16 ties.
What? Are you playing Battlefield? This is Predator, brother. Alright, fair enough.
Anyway, 6 damage. Okay.
Next, 22 for 11.
Yes. Okay.
And then last one, 22 for 15.
Okay, I'm at -11.
You're at 0,
Ouch.
you're unconscious. But he seems kind of on his last rope. He wasn't expecting to have to do that. So, Yeldrin, you're up.
All you had to do was just give us
Miss.
a bag.
Unarmed strike. 22 to hit
That'll hit.
for 4 damage. And then
Okay.
again, I'm going to use a key point to give myself dodge.
Okay. Alstad.
Biting.
Oh my
12 will
God.
miss. Back to him.
Unbelievable.
He is going to stab at the person who hit him, despite the fact that he is dodging currently. He has not seen your fighting style before. So, a 16.
That hits.
So, 14 damage. A 25
Oh my god.
for
Ow.
9. And a 14.
Oh
That
my
misses.
Yeldrin.
Crit
That will crit.
for
18.
18 damage. Damn.
He is going to fall to his feet and say, "Fine, fine, I surrender. You've
I'll bite
bested
his
me."
ass.
No, he surrendered.
Barrel
No more
wolf.
biting.
Before you do that, Halstad, a crowd erupts in cheers at the amazing fight that just took place, with its twists and turns.
So, with my mouth over his jugular, I'm going to slowly remove it.
He'll
Like a
say,
naughty
"Fine,
puppy."
fine, take your fairly won blood money and toss you the sack, Yeldrin," as you
Alright.
landed the final blow. He's gonna say, "I'm going to nurse my wounds and train harder." And
Before he leaves, I'm gonna hand him a potion of healing and say, "Good fight."
he'll say, "It's fine. Use that for your friends. I'll be okay. I know how to nurse my wounds."
I'll nod and then
Shift
go
out
and
and-
help my.
Yeah,
This
I'll
merfolk.
first aid. I'll not be wolf and first aid.
You can just
Yeah,
get
both.
them to 1 HP and then like stay the night here and be at full. It's absolutely
Alright.
fine.
Yeah. I've
More
stabilized
importantly,
him.
when you check inside the sack, you see 10 gems, which you can value at about 50 gold each.
All right.
Not bad. 8 gems, you say?
How much was that again?
I don't know what you're gonna do
500
with
gold.
7 gems.
Wow, 6 gems. That's almost enough to pay the debt.
What are we? They're gonna be so pissed off to see that he only had 2 gems on him, though.
Jesus, I'm gonna since he gave the gems to me, I'm going to give them to the
Yes,
person who gets
yes.
the 10%.
They will nod and say, "A very good fight. We had people watching. If you ever want to be, if you ever need work, we can
I'll
always,
ask
we can
him
always
how
use
much do they
more."
make on the win on our win, or what the odds were.
Well, this wasn't an officially sanctioned fight. There were no official bets being made. Wink.
And the
Yeah.
unofficial ones.
Official.
Those
Can I
are
ask them if
best.
they can sponsor us for our own arena run?
They'll think about it when arena time comes
Yay.
around. You could always partake. Give the DM time to figure out.
Alright.
Yeah.
It'll be a bit for the arena run to happen.
500 in gems on Bad Boy.
Well,
Or
that's the
Dad's
dinosaur
Boy.
racing.
You come
Unless
across
you
a
wanna
strange
fight.
elf with a strange hairdo who says he's your biggest fan. He won't leave you alone.
By Ubtao, by Ubtao, by Ubtao. It's the grand champion.
Jesus Christ.
But, more importantly, for beating him, you all get 450 experience each.
Cool.
He was
That's
quite a
pretty good.
challenger. Yeah,
3,515.5.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so, anything else you wish to do in the port? Or do you want to just stock up on supplies, spend the night, and head out? Oh, yes, I think
we
it's
each
more...
got 10.
It's more important
We
to...
got 10 gold from that, right?
No, you got 50. Because you get 10%, so you gave them 500, so they just hand you a gem.
Okay.
Yeah, so we each get 10 gold, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you do that with a gem. Do you split it into 5 pieces?
Magic.
We go to the gem exchange.
Exchange.
The
Liquid-
jewelry.
I'm
gem
sorry, they
credit
take 20% off the gem's value.
Yeah.
You get 8 gold each.
Well, that's-
Highway robbery.
That's that's Zarex's cut.
Oh, right.
So we each get 10 gold.
He could be watching the stream. You never know.
Well,
Don't worry.
he's doing great mayonnaise-related deeds.
I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that and absolutely fine with giving up anything that he was given. I think there is a vicious halberd on the table as well.
Yeah, don't say now.
Is it made of metal?
I take it to the
Yes.
nearest pawn shop.
No, it is a
You
bone
never know what's gonna
halberd.
come through these doors.
Okay. I think unless there's any...
So what we got here is a vicious halberd. It's a really neat enchantment, but
But
I
it
think,
doesn't have any pluses on its own, so I don't think that's worth too much.
The best I could do is 35 gold store credit.
Okay, I think that's enough pawn stars.
Supplies, how much bug repellent do we have?
Honestly, I feel
We
like at this
have-
point, 1 gold for 20 days, you can all just kind of
Yeah.
say you have like 40 days or something. Like,
Yeah, because I know we had 40 days, but I lost track. Have we gone through
Yeah.
40 days?
I'd
worth?
say we should invest 5 gold for just 120 days or whatever much that gives us.
Yeah, like
Sure.
honestly, just everyone subtract like 4 gold and you're set for
Yeah,
like
for a while.
ever.
Yeah.
Because that's
okay.
80 days each.
Done.
Okay. And
Boop.
as for direction, Heart of Ubtao,
Yep, you can head that way.
that sound good? Okay.
Oh, Rourke, do you have that one spell? Guiding Hand? Did you take it?
No. No.
Do I
that-
want to know what that does?
I basically call out a landmark, and then a magic hand just points me in the direction of the landmark.
So it's
No,
show
it's-
the path.
It's find the way, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't actually take it for the exact reason that would just be kind of awful. That would just kind of wreck a lot of the whole.
I don't
freaking
know.
business.
I think it'd be pretty handy for getting through the jungle.
I don't know.
Abdal
I think-
dies.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The gladiator drops down 30 feet and just spears him.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna
Dreams
go put my
do
clothes in the
come
dryer.
true.
Or honestly, more
Arcanite
topically,
Reaper, ho!
he gets picked up by a flying
An Aarakocra.
Aarakocra, flies up 100 feet and drops him like a turtle.
I regret nothing.
But so
I can't
we can go
believe
to
that
the
in that other
page.
campaign. Yeah. I can't believe in that other campaign that Gnome's exit plan was to use Featherfall or fly on himself, go as high as he can, just wait for the spell to
Yeah,
fall
yeah.
off.
Wonderful.
Poor purple gnomes.
So, are we making our way to the Heart of Ubtao, or
You can do so. It's going to
Well,
be
it
a pretty
seems we
long
have a couple
journey.
everyone
ways.
else?
At the same time, though, you can just go up the river, and I think it would take you probably like
Yeah.
a week or two to
Sure.
get to here, and then you can start making
That's
your
what I
way.
was thinking.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
So, let us see what happens. Because, again, you don't have to make survival checks on a river. It'd be really difficult to get lost on a river
To forget
flowing
where
a
the stream-
direction. Although, honestly, if you roll like a nat 1, I wouldn't be surprised. Can I put
For
this-
having rolling
oh,
tonight, I'm not going to push the issue.
That's true. Oh, wait, right. That's for telling me what you run into, not to see if you run into anything.
Hmm.
First day's fine. Second day's fine. Third day, at night, Interesting. What's everyone's passive perception?
15.
11.
It says this, and this has a word in front of it. I'm assuming it's the same thing, though. Like, for describing what's happening. By the way, something's happening. That just kind of gave away everything, didn't it?
No.
But... Jordan, you're being constricted in your sleep.
I roll around in my sleep.
Honestly, you start getting squeezed, and I think you just kind of yell out, and everyone's awake, and there is a giant snake squeezing Abdal.
Are we without
A
armor?
very large snake.
Did we not have anyone, like, having guard?
Oh, no, okay. There is a separate one, because there's creatures, and then there's miscellaneous creatures. It's only large.
Hiss.
Okay. So...
Was this along the boat or the middle of the night?
This is middle of the night, so you're at a camp.
Okay, so just... We weren't able to do active for watch, it was just passive and...
Yeah, pretty much.
Happened.
Kind of.
Okay.
Just let it happen.
But anyways, you take 6 damage. As it
Got it.
squeezes
I heard
you.
in certain situations you can shut down your body so it doesn't accept the constriction.
Let's not get political here. Although that is really old. That's like 2014, isn't it?
Yeah, very old.
Friggin' idiot.
Senators, man.
Yep. Alright, so it gets a 19 on initiative. Everyone else can roll theirs.
19 on initiative.
Your bonus. 3?
Plus
You'll
3.
actually go first.
Actually, yeah, it'll also keep
19
track
on.
Uh-huh.
Mine's
on initiative.
Mine's only a +1.
Okay. And then you got the
Didn't
16
we find
for
out,
the
though,
Eldrin.
that the turn
Okay.
order actually knows what everyone's modifier
It
is?
would,
Isn't it?
except a certain someone didn't select his character to fill it in.
Ah.
Rakona, you're up first.
All right.
There is a giant snake on Avdol.
All right. Does a snake know how to laugh?
I mean, roll me a nature.
I got a 0 in that.
No, a
13.
snake does not laugh. It has no languages.
Okay, that actually is very important.
Also, with that nature, I'll give you a hint. Hit it.
Okay, that's a pretty good hint. I think I'll take that. So it's on Abdal Square.
No, it's where it is.
Okay.
You're not on top of someone when you're grappling. It's weird in 5e, but
Okay, so go like that, go like that. Okay.
you can always go.
So,
Well, it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Move up to it. Smack.
Roll the dice.
You got it.
That will actually miss. Your second swing. That'll hit. How much do you do? It is bloodied.
Okay.
It is going to go. It is going to give one last squeeze on Avdol. It's advantaged since it's grappling him. A 19 for 10 damage, and then it's going to disengage and try and run off, provoking from Rakona. It slithers away. It's not very fast, so it's where it is right now. Halstad?
Hang on. I love animals. Let's see. I think I can try to handle animal. It's to force it to
Hit
heal,
enter my accent. That was my bad.
which is a D20 because it doesn't know that trick. So I'm going to try to command it with my mighty druid strength.
Hey.
I think handle animal is usually for pets, but let me double check that.
Bad snake.
Go ahead and
Get
roll,
back here.
but
Yeah, I'm like, get over here, snake. Let me get a
Now
good look at you. What a
apologize.
beauty.
is handle animal a thing? I'm not finding anything on 5e
Animal
about
handling.
it. Animal handling, okay.
Yeah.
So what did you get?
12.
A 12. It's only on domesticated animals. And
Well,
it's
I'm
mainly
gonna
for
steer
domesticated
my way
and
over there.
mounts.
I'm gonna try to study it and be like, wow, what a have you seen anything like that? What did it feel like when it was constricting you?
Did you die?
No.
Yeldrin.
Did you die? What did you die?
Are you just gonna let it get away, or
Yeldrin?
Avdol wants his revenge? I can tell.
Move up to here and hit it with a Cordyceps.
All right, roll to hit.
No, it was just hungry. We're guests in
You
its
hit.
domain.
You
11.
smash its skull open. Hooray!
No.
You brutally murdered a animal.
We got dinner.
It got what it
12.5
deserved.
experience each.
At least we solved one encounter without the use of brutal murder.
He's domesticated, right? I'm gonna handle him.
Whoa, we're not. This isn't that kind of stream. Let's stop that right now.
Sorry, how
I
much
can't be
experience?
political. I can't be ape. 12.15.
Sorry, you cut out there.
12.5
We got
more.
12.5.
12.5.
That was the second day.
Yes.
And as you're
Yes.
setting out in the morning,
Another
Okay.
snake attacks us.
no. You spot about 6 flying. They look kind of like dinosaurs flying overhead, but they kind of notice you, but they don't seem to be hunting right now. They're just traveling. So, if you wish, you can take
they
a
don't have any
shot or
riders?
anything. No. In fact, if you want to roll in nature, you fought these before,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, I was
They're
about
the
to say.
pteranodons.
Yes, not 20.
You know, they're pteranodons. They're not very difficult. They're about as difficult as that snake was, with matching rewards.
Never
We
even
moved
got
this
to know its name.
Also,
Let's
what the hell? How do you have 0 in nature? You're a druid.
He's a very
I'm not
good
that
one.
kind of druid.
He's a
I
very
don't know,
big
man.
druid.
He got those
I
pteranodons
was a
pretty quick.
solitary druid, and I'm a hill dwarf.
You're lucky
I only
I'm
have hills. There's no nature around me.
You're lucky I'm not the kind of DM that makes you roll a nature roll to find out what animals you can become.
Oh.
That is a thing that some people do. Third day, nothing else attacks you. Fourth, same thing. Fifth, same thing. Okay, on dawn of the 6th day, okay. I don't know why it
Why do I?
It,
why did
it
that
when I
happen?
click the
Language
macro,
morph.
it just lists a 1. But when I hover over it, I can see what happens. You hear kind of a thumping on your boat. And if you look down, you see those fish, the quippers.
Ah, yes.
But
Quip-
they can't hurt you. You're in a boat. Unless you want to stick your hand in the water.
This
Does
is
anyone
why
stick
I
their hand
didn't
in the
s-
water?
I didn't go swimming.
Isn't our merfolk buddy gonna swim alongside us?
No, I don't want to get eaten by what are basically piranhas.
Odd that he decides to be in a boat. Can I insight to see if he's a real merfolk?
Hey, you guys, inter-party things, you don't really need to ask me. I can arbitrate, but whatever you guys want to do.
You got a 20.
Is he real?
Are you really a merfolk?
Roll a bluff, Rorkona. Are you real?
All right. Wait. Is bluff different from deception?
It's deception.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I've played too much Pathfinder. Those skill names are ingrained
Yeah,
in my
I
skull.
feel it. I feel it.
And on the 7th day, before you reach the end of the river
Oh
into
no!
the plains,
You figured me out. I am a real merfolk.
no, you disappear in a puff of logic.
In a puff of logic.
So 7th day.
Okay. On the side of the river, you see some people marching along. And if you look closely, one of them is garbed in all red robes. And if you want to roll, is there a local? Or I guess it's an int check.
Yeah.
Or a history. I'd take a history.
Okay.
4.
You think they are members of the Green Guard.
Ah.
However, Yeldrin can recognize it properly as a red wizard, which are I forget what town they're from, but they're the ones that are power above all else, usually lawful evil. Thay, I think. Yeah. They're the wizards from Thay. And so, they're marching along, they have some guards, but they also have some skeletons. And those don't seem to be attacking them, which doesn't really fit the
Oh, they're
undead of
animated
this.
skeletons.
No, they're just carrying
I
around
just
4
thought he
skeletons.
just had skeletons. I'm like, all right, that's interesting.
Most
Where
people
better
have
to
skeletons
dump
in the back.
skeletons than the
Yeah.
jungles of Chult? But, so now we can go back to the map. You have arrived in the plains at the end of the river. And so now you're going to have to try and make your way.
Yep.
You
What
know
do you guys think,
generally
straight
where the
shot?
heart is, but you cannot see it yet.
So like we're like there.
I have a token for this, so I'll bring you over. You are currently in this hex.
We're still in the water, right?
You've kind of emerged, so at this point,
Yeah.
you can go back to your traveling at various speeds, and now you need to select a guide because your previous guide was murdered by
Guide.
goblins.
Arrowed.
Want to just try to go to this hex, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of speed? Slow, medium, fast?
Let's go medium.
Okay.
What,
Give me a
what's the phrase?
survival.
Anybody else want to roll survival? I got 5 in survival.
I have
You
5
have
as well.
I'll just alternate.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first. 14.
I'll say at this point, you guys can work together to give yourselves, like, advantage.
Cool.
So it doesn't really matter who rolls, you can just roll with
Oh, yeah.
advantage. But you will travel there. And so, for the day's travel, nothing will pop out. You wish to keep going? Which hex?
How about this hex?
You know,
Yeah.
roll the survival first, because you might get lost.
Yeah, that's true. 12.
Okay. Fine on that. And you're moving down here, I believe.
I like that.
Okay. During the night. Okay. You run into a group of adventurers traveling during the night. They seem to be a pretty balanced party. There's 2 people, or a person in robes, a person with a bow, a person with a mace, and
First with the staff.
3 people in leather armor with clubs and masks.
Oh.
Are any of them dwarves?
No.
Aw.
The hell, you do not see adventurers out this far.
Yes. Or typically ones that move at night. What's caused this haste?
We're scouting around. We have dark vision and excellent guides. We do not fear the night.
What brings you to these parts?
We are looking for the ancient city of Dungrunglung.
Ungrunglung, eh?
Yes,
That's nearby?
we believe it is.
What
Why
is it that you
exactly-
seek
yeah.
there? If I may be so able to ask.
We are just looking to find it because no one has. And if we can bring knowledge of its existence back to the port, we can make like kings.
What exactly is supposed to be in Dungrunglung? Makes it so attractive. Just a lost city, or?
Yes. It is supposedly a lost city from the ancient era of Chult, under a despotic king. He was obsessed with summoning the goddess Nang Nang, and then becoming her mate.
Trying to get a bit of nang-nang for himself, huh?
You could say that.
Fascinating. Have you been to the Heart of Ubtao?
We have seen it, but we've never been. It's quite difficult sometimes.
Sometimes. What do you mean by that?
It's quite difficult all the times.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
You
Well-
mean you can't fly?
You
We
mean
can
you
get
can?
airborne. Can I tell you a funny story about a goblin device that nearly destroyed us?
Nearly
Oh,
destroyed
so-
me. It nearly destroyed me.
So you bring news from Yelyark. How are they doing?
They're- I would say they're
How are
animated, but
they
that would
doing,
be a lie.
Calstead?
What happened?
I received 25 arrows to my body.
Oh, how did that happen? They've never been belligerent.
Let's say our seeker of knowledge is rather aggressive in his pursuit for knowledge.
They're going to stare at you coldly and say, anyone who would just attack a village unprovoked, we cannot associate with you. And they're going
Yeah, I'm
to
having a hard time
excuse
associating with
themselves.
these people either.
Yeah, it's like, well, he's right there if you want to talk to him.
And they shake their
Gonna
heads.
look at
and
him.
walk off.
Wait a minute. So you mean you just shot them? Remember, I'm a new character. I don't know
Anyways.
anything about this.
Oh,
A likely story.
Yes, in fact, an accurate one.
All right, so you're gonna continue on.
Yep.
Survival first, one, yeah.
Yes.
17.
Okay, you are fine. Which hex do you wish to go to?
Let's say one more inside.
Sure.
Go.
You can do so, and nothing will pop out.
Yay. 24 in survival.
So you can keep going. Where do you
Let's
wish
make
to
our
go?
way south.
South? Sure.
Yep.
And, oop, I accidentally...
You've revealed the trap hex.
It moved. Interesting.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay, so, once again, because it always happens, during your nighttime rest,
More adventurers.
The same party.
we'll see. It's possible.
What are you doing over here? We don't want to talk to you anymore.
Interesting. You feel a chill as though something is staring at you, but no matter how hard you look, you can't see anything.
Does someone know see invisibility?
As a matter of fact, I do. I cast see invisibility.
There is
Can
nothing
I roll
visible.
survival first? Can I roll survival for smell or hearing?
No.
Oh, really?
No, you can't.
Although, give me perceptions, everyone.
But no matter how hard we look.
You might be able to catch... You won't be able to catch a
No.
full glimpse, but
Wow.
Yeldrin, when awoken, kind of sees a haze pass by. And as quickly as he sees it, it disappears.
Must be the wind.
Yeldrin, if you want to roll an Arcana.
Be the arcane wind.
I am almost certain it's the wind.
It could have been, but you also have a feeling it could be something ethereal.
Oh dear.
Do
But
we know
it
anything
didn't
about...
seem to be... It just seemed to be sitting nearby, not hostile.
Maybe it's
Well,
curious.
I'm gonna tell everyone but the guy who thinks everything's hostile.
So,
That's
you don't tell
wise.
anyone but yourself.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think everything's hostile. New character.
Yeah, I'll
Back the-
inform them and tell them that it doesn't seem to be hostile at the moment.
Can
It's
I
gone at
do
this
an
point.
Arcana myself to try and figure out what it might have been?
No, you weren't able to see it. You just go off of his description.
Well, yeah, off of his description.
You would just get what he tells you.
Yeah, exactly. Some sort of haze.
Okay, so I can't like surmise something from what he's told me.
Nope.
Okay.
Surmised is what he told you.
There's this four-legged thing. It barks and it has fur. I think it's a cat.
Can I roll?
Wouldn't
Can I
know
roll
that.
nature to
Cat.
figure that out? No.
Didn't see it. Anyway, morning. Shall we start playing again for survival, or anything else happened tonight?
Nothing else happens tonight.
14 in survival.
Okay.
I will warn the party. It looks like something what we can see from the map. We're about to cross into the undead threshold.
You surmise that based off of just
What we can see.
signs. Yeah, your survival tells you that.
Yeah.
And?
So let's go south.
Sure. As luck would have it, halfway through the day. Where is it on this list? There are way too many of these. Here we go. Okay. What's everyone's passive perception? I know someone's enough for this, so
I have a 13.
I have 15.
yeah. So Halstead sees it off in the distance and brings everyone's attention to it. You see another statue. It looks similar to the one you had found before. It's 10 feet tall. It seems to be of the same figure, and it's overgrown with vines.
Not the statue of the guy on the crocodile. The other.
No,
one,
no,
right?
the one you had found on the way to Yelyark from the Arakocra village.
So this is
Right.
the one that was like, if you knew the ritual or whatever, there's some sort of a
Yes.
process to this.
Yeah, there's
we'd be
like a
allowed to-
slot somewhere, right?
You can find the runes. There's a kind of a panel on the ground, and it has the inscriptions matching.
Is it a written language?
It is
something that
not.
we could
It's just
decipher?
kind of.
Okay.
It's just kind of.
Like signals, right?
Yes.
Like semaphore.
Well, it's not even that. It's just a continuous line that loops around. And if you want to roll a religion, you might have heard something in your last visit to the port, because you had seen the last one. So.
No.
15?
Okay, with a 15, you've heard that there is some type of ritual. That involves tracing something on this.
Right.
You're not sure exactly what or where, but that is a thing.
Only there was mayonnaise we could use.
When you're mayonnaise, you do not have the mayonnaise jar.
Hey!
Exactly.
A man can
This
Yeah,
time-
if only we had some.
Is this not the same deity which we retrieved the jar from?
No,
It is not. That was the
crocodile.
alligator and
Okay.
man.
That's the alligator man. Okay, I was gonna say because if they're all related, it could just be like produce a liquid from one of those jars and start tracing.
Produce mayonnaise and smear on statue.
Yeah, produce honey mustard.
Are we a Sierra adventure game now? All right, are you going to continue on?
Yep.
Can we
anything
mark
happen tonight?
this on our on
Nothing
our
happens
map,
during the
though,
night.
So we know?
So roll me a survival.
Alright, 25.
25, you can go anywhere you wish.
Let's go one more south.
More south? Sure. As immediately as you set off... Oh, I need to check something real fast on a different map. Yes, okay. Your survival tells you that the undead in this particular area are even more deadly. There seem to be bigger and more of them. And as you set out for the day...
They set out for
I
you.
set it up so much, and this is what's going to happen. And this is what's going to happen. Okay, you run into shock and awe.
They named undead.
They are not.
Kelly man.
5, 8, 10 animated skeletons.
Are they wielding any weapons?
They are. They are wielding a short sword, and they also have at their side a short bow.
Okay.
So, if you want to roll a religion to identify them, you can recognize that they're skeletons, but for any information. 12, 3, 8...
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I've completely forgotten. I have Jack of all trades, which means that's actually a 13.
13, okay.
It means something.
Yeldrin, do you wish to roll religion?
I'll try.
You can only do better. You match the highest, so both Yeldrin and Rorkona recognize that they're skeletons. They are going to be weak to impactful damage. But these ones aren't
So
actually...
maces and stuff, right?
They're not actually strong against piercing or slashing.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
as undead, they can't be poisoned, they can't be exhausted, and they can't be poisoned again. That's listed twice. Okay, but we're
Very
going to go
important
into
to know that.
initiatives.
Okay.
They get an
Have they
8.
seen us?
They have. To be fair, they don't really have sight, I don't think. They just kind of... Oh, no, they do. Okay. But they've noticed you. You're not...
Sure.
If you were to travel slowly, you could try and get the drops on any encounters you run into, but... Then you would have a chance to not
No, for
travel in
future.
a day.
Oregon Trail, the 5th edition.
Has everyone rolled their initiatives? There we go. Looks like Yeldrin is up first.
We go up to this one.
Okay.
10
That'll
on the
miss.
quarterstaff. And less. So I move back.
It hasn't acted yet, so it will not take a swing at you. Avdol.
Ugh, okay.
Man, it would have been even better if... Oh, that one's not really on a square. Let me fix that. Because I rolled some dice to find out how many of these... Theoretically, you could have gotten into a fight in the greater undead territory against 3 skeletons.
All right, so I'm gonna move here, as a bonus, start my aura, and
Okay.
then as my actual action, I'll do Arms of Hadar.
Okay. What type of damage is that?
I believe it's bludgeoning. Let me double check that though.
Oh, did it list? Necrotic. You know they're
You
actually
know what?
not.
Yeah, that's a
They're
bad
not
idea.
immune to necrotic.
They're not?
They're not resistant to it either.
Okay. Cool.
They're
Things-
just
things
animate
are-
bones.
Things are a lot less resistant and immune to things in 5e than Pathfinder. It's pretty
yeah,
nice.
that's what I'm finding out.
So you'll
yeah,
hit 3
I'll-
skeletons
I'll
with that.
stick to that then, and it's going to be cast as a second level.
Okay, strength save. So top, bottom, and then left, clockwise. Succeeds, succeeds, succeeds.
Bummer.
What is this Chip's
So they'll
challenge?
take half instead.
3d6 halved. Give us 4. Okay. Not sure why they have a blue bar here too. Strange.
They start casting magic from their bows.
From their bones. Rorkona.
All right.
They
I
cast
am
bone
going-
magic.
Not
rattle,
bone
rattle,
magic.
rattle, 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 rattle.
I think that's just they jump into the air and start rolling at you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up to there. I'm going to swing twice with 2 scimitars.
Okay, roll hit. First attack will miss. Your second attack will miss. We're
All right,
hitting
in
that
case,
point
I
in
am
the
going
night.
to hate my life.
I mean, all night.
I'm gonna spend a use of bardic inspiration to roll a d6 and gain AC equal to that number until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so you're using the... Because remember how that works. You give yourself a dice, and then you have to use it within 10 minutes, so...
No, it's a bard move. It's defensive flourish.
Oh, okay. Just thinking about the... Expend one... Oh, okay,
Defensive flourish, you don't have to actually hit.
yeah. No, it's just once you attack.
As a standard action, you can make a standard melee attack and increase your walking speed. You can also use one of the following blade flourish options with it.
Okay, so you don't have to hit. Got it.
Yeah. Alright, so the skeletons are gonna go. These 3 are gonna use their scimitars and approach, although one's already approached. So 2 attacks on Avdol, 1 attack on Rorkona, and the others are going to take shots. So, this is the easiest way, and I'm sorry for this, to figure out who they're shooting. Well, Yeldrin is getting shot with a lot of arrows. He's getting
With
shot with
us, getting
5,
just shot a bunch
and
by
then
arrows.
Halstad is getting shot twice.
So the first one that
You can see if they
Yeah.
hit, and then I'm gonna go one at a time for these. So first the swings. Avdol, short sword, 16
Miss.
and 14.
Miss.
Rorkona, 21.
Hit.
6 damage. I can kind of skip that
User
one.
disconnected from your channel.
Was me.
Okay,
looks like
so
it
I
was,
blame you, sir.
let's
Will.
yeah. So hopefully Halstad will rejoin in the near future. But until then, Yeldrin, we can take care of your attacks. We've got 5 of them. First one is a 15.
Nope.
5.
Nope.
5.
Oh, wow.
19.
That one I'm going to roll a d10 and plus my, what was it?
I think it might be your level.
So it is d10 plus dex plus level.
Okay, both. Go ahead.
So it'd be d10 plus 7, I believe.
Sounds about right. So you catch it. There's literally no chance for you to not. But hopefully he's back. I can kind of take attacks on him, and I think I can look at his character sheet. 18. The 8 definitely misses, and I'm pretty sure the 18 hits him. So he takes 5. I'll just reduce his health. And now it's his turn, and we all curse our existence.
Curse my existence.
Looked like he left.
I
Also, how
never
much do
gave
the
nothing
skeletons
to
take
this.
for ending within however close for your aura?
Oh, they take my level plus charisma, which is 3 now, so 7 radiant damage. I don't know
It
if they-
doesn't do any extra, surprisingly
Yeah, I
enough.
thought as much.
But It does chunk them, and they all look very close to collapsing under their own weight.
Cool.
Halstad's gonna throw a stone. Halstad hits with a stone. Halstad
Hooray.
kills the skeleton next to Rorkona. Because his minimum damage is enough to bring it down. Oh no, what have I done? It's
You
gone now.
fool.
You fool! You deleted the one skeleton.
They
that
were-
was
they
on
were
the
at
turn
Apparently,
order.
they were at
so-
8.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move that one off the board, but so it stays on the turn order. And after that, it's back up to Yeldrin.
Not Yeldrin.
Okay.
Thank God he's here.
Gonna move. Actually, let me double check how much that was. That
You
was
were
1, 2,
here, I
3,
think, right?
4, 5. Yeah, 25 feet.
25.
So. Gah! Fist
It's that time of the night, but that will hit, for sure.
for 6 damage.
And that is bludgeoning, so it will do half as much more. So you clock him one good, and he almost collapses, but he's remaining standing.
User entered your
Alright,
channel.
There you go.
Welcome back. You
He's
threw a stone and killed a
alive.
skeleton.
Everything just completely shot the bed. Sorry about that.
That's alright, as long as you're back.
Yeah, I'm going back to roll 20.
Okay.
Picking up the pieces.
I'm gonna go ahead, take a step here, and cast Arms of. Oh wait, no, that's 10 feet, and he's 10 feet. So if I actually, nope, never mind. I'll just go ahead and swing an axe on this one at the bottom.
Look at this coward, afraid of a skeleton's opportunity attack.
Don't try to goad me into having you hit me.
Well, you miss.
Yeah.
Rorkona, it is your turn.
All right. There's not much.
How much damage did I do to that skeleton to kill it?
It had 2 HP left, you just killed
Okay.
it. I just said you
It
threw a
cocked it.
stone, because I know you
Sure.
would have done that.
That sounds like something I would do.
It's bludgeoning too, so
It's
it's an
kind of
extra.
annoying, actually, Jordan. I want to be exactly where you are.
Remember, you can move, attack, and then move with the rest of your movement.
Right.
Yeah,
but
I'll
the thing is that
after-
no, one,
yeah,
one of my
I'll-
flourishes lets me do damage to something within 5 feet of me.
You can always move to here through Abdal.
Yeah.
And then I take you
You
know
don't
what?
take
Yeah,
an
I'll-
opportunity attack. It's it's when you move out of their threat,
Right,
not within.
okay. All right, cool.
I know it's hard to get
So,
used to
okay,
that
well-
after Pathfinder, but
Yeah. So going for top.
sure. That'll miss.
No. Again.
That'll
No,
miss.
why?
It is that time of night where we just fail everything we do.
No kidding.
Skeletons.
Didn't that just start when the stream started?
A little bit. I think it might be because I'm pretty tired, but
So it's your force of will that keeps our rolls good.
let's
Skeleton.
run with
Will,
that.
you
That
don't
that
have
puts
to
a lot
listen
of.
to me, okay, you're your own person. Don't get pressured by the DM to making us roll bad.
Yeldrin, Rorkona, and Avdol are each getting attacked once, starting with Yeldrin. 12.
Nah.
Rorkona, 23.
That's why I didn't even bother armoring. Yeah, that hits.
And then Abdal, 11. What is with these matching numbers?
Yeah, that's weird. That's frightening. What
Fake.
kind of
It's
RNG
Hey
is
guys. Lots and lots of snake eyes.
Okay, and 6 short bows. Okay, yeah. Yeldrin is getting 4. Avdal's getting 2.
4?
Or 3, sorry. I think I saw the number 4 and figured that's how many he
Yeah,
was taking.
That's number 4.
Avdal 2 and Halstead 1. So Yeldrin 13,
Nope.
17.
I will try to catch that one. And
You catch
pretty
it
much
out of
do.
the air. And 18.
That one hits.
So 3 damage. Avdal 2 attacks. 11 and 9.
neither.
Halstead 11.
That'll miss.
It's happening. I can tell. Halstead, your turn.
I'm gonna shillelagh and walk up with my staff and hit him with it.
It's the
Good luck.
combat that never
Is there any
ends.
reason why I should never attack with my staff? Like, does it just randomly break on a 1 or something?
No.
Okay.
Only if you use up the charges.
Okay.
You roll a d20 and on a 1 your staff becomes inert.
20 to hit.
20 will absolutely hit. It has 2 HP left. If you want to roll damage, I can tell you how much you do
And
15
damage.
damage. Because it's bludgeoning.
You smash.
Also
I
7.
smash.
You get
Yes,
3 from wisdom,
The Staff of the Woodlands adds +2.
so 5.
And it's
This is a spell attack. So the +2 on the staff and the +2 to your spell don't like
oh, so it's
add
just
together.
5.
It's 5, but you still kill
Okay.
it. But it's gonna be
Yeah,
5
yeah.
from now on.
Sure.
Yeldrin,
All right.
Smash.
good luck.
Hey, skeletons.
Quarterstaff.
You miss.
Oh my god.
This is happening. Avdol, go ahead.
Of happenings.
Eat these,
Alright.
eat these little hippolinks.
Gonna go ahead and just hit the one next to me.
No.
Now
Okay.
that you said it, 11.
You miss. All of you
Yeah.
need to say, "I'm going to miss this target," and so that means
Yes,
you'll
you're
hit. Rorkona, go ahead.
Alrighty, boys. Time to whiff. Whiff.
Oh
Whiff.
my god!
Wow.
Whiff.
Skeletons. 1 on Yeldrin, 1 on...
I'm ready to whiff,
Oh,
boys.
How did I...
What?
You rolled an assassin.
I apparently did, but it's gonna go for Rorkona.
Apparently the assassin rolled a D2. I'm not sure why.
He's watching.
He just shows up out of nowhere, and Altair just stabs Halstad in the neck.
Oh, yes.
Rorkona, short sword,
In butt.
21.
Yes.
7 damage.
Oh my
Yeldrin,
God.
15.
Nah.
I was gonna
6
say
short
kill me, but that's what's
bows.
gonna happen anyway.
Rorkona is getting shot 4 times.
Oh my god.
And then
Flashbacks.
Yeldrin. So let's just take care of Yeldrin, miss, and Halstad crits, 9 damage, and now 4 attacks on Rorkona. Crit for 12.
Oh, God.
If that drops
me,
you-
that drops me to 0.
The other 3 are gonna go for other targets. They want to.
Man, I have had this character in 2 encounters, and both
Okay.
times
You
That
guys,
is
2 more
going
on
to
me.
be, and then 1 on
instantly
Yeldrin.
dropped to
Okay.
0.
So 18.
Yep.
For 7, and crit.
So
It's that.
12 total.
Yes.
The most
Okay.
And then
wonderful
Yeldrin,
time of the
17.
night. I'm gonna catch that one.
You catch it. Hey, you haven't been saying you've been dropping these.
I
Halstead,
just
go ahead.
assumed.
This is a
Maybe it's
fistful
time
of
to start
arrows.
spending spells.
You had to fall down in a line with these, didn't you?
Hey, I'm prone. If you aim it right, you can just like.
Oh,
Zip
Unfortunately,
right
it
above-
doesn't work
I-
like that.
guess what's one of the spells with the staff? 6 charges for a wall of thorns. 7 D8 piercing.
I think
Uh,
Rorkona can survive that.
Hey, you could shoot it diagonally though.
Here, diagonally.
Ugh.
No, I mean, oh, they're not explicitly diagonal, are they? I was thinking like this, but
The whole
Let's
point
see.
is I was going to shield us from the freaking arrows. I'm going to
just keep clocking them, honestly.
I'm going to walk up to here and healing word him.
Oh, I thought you were Yeldrin. My
Healing
bad.
word is the bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
so
D4
D4
plus-
wisdom.
6 health.
I'm up.
And I'm going to put a warding wind around me, so 10 feet.
Okay.
And that's a square one, right?
Yes.
So all arrows that enter the yellow has disadvantage.
Okay.
Also, we're all deafened by the wind, so...
Wonderful, so no more talking. Yeldrin,
What?
go ahead. You hit. Also, Yeldrin, you can talk, you're not
Yeah,
in
you
the
can
wind.
Oh,
It
okay.
dies.
Gonna move to this one, drop the arrow, and punch it.
No, stab with the arrow.
God damn it!
How many nat ones have you rolled this fight? I think it's up to
Too
5
much.
at this point.
Too many
Avdol, go
times.
ahead. You can talk.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and risk an attack of opportunity and move here.
Okay, it is going to swing at you once, getting an 8.
That's gonna miss.
You're gonna Arms of Hadar.
I'm gonna Arms of Hadar.
You're gonna catch your buddy Rorkona there.
I am just dead in the most inconvenient spot.
God dang it. Then
You can move a little bit further if you want and catch everything,
Yeah.
but that one that's wounded
I'll
already.
just do that then. I'll
Okay.
shift over one and.
So 5 strength saves, starting from the upper left to the upper right to the middle to the bottom left to the bottom right.
Okay.
Succeed, fail, succeed, fail, fail. So
Okay.
top left and middle next to you succeeded.
Wait, top left? That was top right.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, those 3 die. And these ones get bludgeoned by necrotic energy, and they are battered. A skeleton can't really be bloody now, can it? Rakona, you are awake and prone.
Alright, oh, that guy took a swing, so, getting up.
Getting up doesn't provoke
Then it
anymore.
doesn't provoke
It's just
anymore.
half your
right,
movement.
well. That's half a movement? Okay, cool.
Yep.
In that case...
Being prone isn't really a threat in this. You get advantage
advantaged, yeah.
on melee. No, you
a
get
nippity
advantage
stab.
on attacks from 5 feet away. A reach attack on a prone target has disadvantage.
14.
That will hit.
9 damage.
That one will crumble.
Finally. Stab.
Go for it. At least you hit once.
At least I hit once. Actually, no. I'm gonna use Barty defensive maneuver.
Sure, more AC. Well, it's gonna take a swing at you. So 3 more AC.
Yep.
Here's the swing.
17.
20.
I'm down again.
Damn it.
Holy shit!
I can breathe.
Just up and down and up and down.
Dead
Abdal.
alive. Dead alive.
21.
Ever since Graham got killed, I don't think I've survived an encounter.
Yeldrin, a nat 1.
It's
The
the
arrow
death
whizzes
curse.
above your head. So, I'm never mocking 10 skeletons again. Halstead, go ahead.
Well, if I didn't DC, I would have had the Wall of Thorns up on my turn, which would
That's
help
true,
a lot.
yeah.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and wallop it.
Go for it.
Uh,
I guess this goes to show you that
Alright,
any...
20.
That will hit. Any weak foe in large numbers with bad rolls can be a severe threat. With
Is
the
that
bonus
17?
damage, you
Yeah.
smash its skull open. It crumbles immediately.
I'm gonna walk there.
You're just gonna ignore the person dead on the ground. Yell
I don't
at
have
them.
any more actions.
You have a bonus.
No, I don't. Oh,
Go ahead, Yeldrin.
Magic.
Hallelujah, you hit. It dies.
And then
Move,
up
smash.
one and no.
That'll miss. Abdal.
Smash.
You hit. Okay. It will drop. So you have pain. Oh, well, actually, Rakona, roll me a death save. That's 1 towards death. Halstead.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to him and medicine him.
Okay. I think if you have a healer's kit, it just stable. Well, that's good enough.
He's so healthy, guys.
So he is stable. And I believe, if I recall correctly, let me go back to my encounter rolls. Do them in sets of 3, so... That was the start of the day.
Oh.
Today was a good day.
So you can either stop now or keep traveling and hope you don't run into anything.
If I'm
Well, do you
conscious, I
feel
can help
lucky?
everyone heal better.
Sorry, 2 people are talking at once. What was that?
To be fair, you can also say you took a short rest. It's a full day's travel. So if you want to spend any hit dice before the rest, in case you run into anything,
That would probably
can
be
be
wise.
ready.
And that's what is
You-
the short? Is it?
Short rest is an hour, and you spend as many hit dice as you want up to your level, and then you just roll those dice and add your con, and you heal that much. You only get half of your hit dice back per rest, full rest though.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll half my hit dice for this.
So 2.
So it's 2d8 plus, and then
Plus
3,
double
right, for
con
my
at that point.
Oh, okay.
And then roll an additional d6, because I'll use Song of Rest.
Okay.
I'm assuming you pick Rorkona up before this, because you can't spend hit dice while you're at 0 and recuperating.
Yeah. I'll pull out one of my lesser healing potions, or whatever they were. Is that 1d6?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. 7 health.
Okay.
That is fine.
So let's see. I will heal 15 and then plus another d6.
Yes.
Yep.
So 17.
All right. I will.
Anyone else going to spend a hit dice?
Yes, I'm
I'm
going
okay.
to spend.
I'm assuming
I'm
you're
going
going
to
to spend
two as
two.
well.
Okay.
So D8, 2d8 plus d6
Plus double con.
plus double
bonus,
con.
right?
Okay. That's plus 4.
All right,
It's-
I'm full.
It's a moot point, anyways, because nothing approaches you during the night, and you can now see the
Hooray!
Heart of Ubtao floating overhead. It's about 12-ish miles off of your travels. So one more day, and you can be underneath it.
I see what you mean. It wasn't. It's not that far up in the sky.
Yeah, it's about 200 feet in the air.
Good, because I was like, I don't know how well you can control that dimension door, Kate, but 12 miles just sounds like a lot.
Oh, 12 miles in the air. Isn't that space?
No, depending on your
That's 16, I think, right?
16, old astronauts would say it's 50.
Back in my day, space was 50 miles
Space
away.
is farther away.
We had to carry the rocket on our backs.
We had to boost both ways.
For 50 miles.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Go ahead and roll me the survival for your travels.
Uh-oh.
You get lost.
Well,
And
what about advantage?
Oh, you can roll that. That's correct.
Yeah. Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
you don't get lost.
Yeah.
But as you set out,
More skeletons?
It's like somebody
well, we'll see.
wants to sell me something.
I told you he was onto us.
You find another one of those statues. As you continue on, okay, here we go. You catch the scent of death on the air.
Does it smell good?
Well, tell me what death smells like.
If I was a wolf, I'd had advantage to that.
Need to look through my handy dandy info tab to find where I would go for this. Or where this would be under. Oh, there we go. I rolled a 2. Okay. Interesting. Those do. Come on, you can't draw a picture for that. I also can't place it because you're going to know exactly what's going on.
Aw.
But, it's fine. Everyone roll me nature. See if you can figure out what's going on.
Oh no, we're not gonna start sinking, are we?
No,
17.
no.
I'm sinking!
Okay. Tom, you stop, or Rorkona, you stop everyone just before you walk right into something. And you can recognize it.
Ooh.
Bad touch.
Gee, I
Hey.
wonder what it is.
I have. It seems like assassin vine.
No.
What is that? Ass vine? Let me at it, boy.
Ass in vine.
You know that they can swing at people up to 20 feet.
Oh.
I seem to
And
be
they
in the,
can-
the murder zone.
You'll stop everyone right before it'll approach. You're all at full health, by the way. You rested.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
But you also know they can somewhat move, and this one's noticed you. So we're going into initiatives. Got a 14.
There
God
we
damn it.
go.
Okay, so everyone's got their
And
initiatives.
what is the vine? Is the vine
Plus
spun
0,
by
so
height?
you go before it.
Character.
You know it's a
Enroll, and then
plant.
it won't
Essentially,
matter.
what it does is it disguises itself as an unassuming plant, and then when things get nearby, it lashes out with its vines and tries to essentially drag you in and strangle you.
Do we know if it's intelligent?
It is not. It just murders and mulches anything that comes by. However, you know they can move, albeit pretty darn slowly, and they can also use its roots to essentially have them erupt out of the ground nearby to try and entangle people. And
Alright.
it can do that as an action, like constantly. So if you try and kite it,
I know what my turn's gonna be. Let's get this show on the
Is
road.
it moving up to the assassin vine? Because it seems like that's already happened.
Yeah.
okay. So first up, Rokona.
Oh, I guess I do go first.
It had a lesser score. It had +0.
Wait, am I desynced? Because I see Halstead over here. Because I thought Rory.
Oh no,
was
I'm
off
not
this.
over there.
Oh, okay, that's weird. I'm gonna.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's weird.
It should be fixed at this point. I
Yeah,
kind
it's
of move
fixed
people
now.
around.
All right. I don't really have any good options. Let's see.
Also, with your knowledge, despite the fact that this is a plant, it is resistant to fire.
Truly a monster.
This is now we're getting into, old school D&D Pathfinder resistances,
Yep.
like the treant that's immune to fire.
That's just unfair.
All right. I am going to then. I'm gonna just sort of start. We can circumvent it easily, right? Like there's no like shit in the way.
Yeah, you can walk around it.
Alright. Yeah. Oops. Wrong measurement. There we go. Whoop. That's 20 feet.
The river's not there, by the way. Move it to the GM layer.
All right.
That just moved the
Yeah, the
old
entire
map.
terrain.
Background. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just gonna shoot with a crossbow.
Oh, the river's already. Oh, you should have let me know the river wasn't there. I'm
Yeah.
seeing it right
Oh
now.
yeah. All right. Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it with a crossbow.
Okay. You will hit it. 8 damage. Pierce into it. And that seems to do full. It's got an arrow sticking out of it and it's bleeding sap. It's gonna go, and it's gonna shift 5 feet down here and reach out a vine, try and grab you.
All right. What am I? It's just
15 to hit you.
It hits.
So 15 damage.
Ow.
Oh no, it's
Wait, what?
oh. Where's it? It didn't
I guess
roll
you
the
have to
damage.
roll it. Yeah, I guess you have to
That's
roll
strange. Okay. 9 damage, and you are grappled, which
it. Did you
also
save for the poison?
That's at the beginning of his turn, and there's no save. And you get pulled in.
Oh, I'll get pulled all the way. Wow. Shoot.
Anytime you're grappled, you move adjacent to the thing grappling you.
All right.
Alstad.
Well, I was hoping this wouldn't come to this because I wanted to speak with it. Now thinking about it, it probably won't
It doesn't
really
have
say
a language.
much. No, I can use my staff to give it speak with plants.
You give yourself speak with plants, not it.
No, you imbue plants within 30 feet of you with the limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you.
I think it would just be like, die.
Hunger.
Yeah.
Die.
I'd be
die.
like, it's like apparently you can use it to question plants about things in the area.
I could see that, yeah. It'd
like,
be
why-
very useful in this area, yeah.
Yeah, but now that you've attacked it, I don't think it'd be very forthcoming, so...
Do it.
Do it. Speak with him. Well, I will... I know it's not weak to fire, but I'll still produce the flame blade and...
You know it's
lock it and give it a
resistant to
slash.
fire. It's gonna take
it's
half.
resistant to fire. Well, then I'll just shillelagh it.
Okay.
Remove thyself from my merfolk.
Merman.
Oh, it's your merfolk, eh?
Merman.
We haven't traveled far enough to know if we're friends yet. 11 to hit it.
11 will miss. Yeldrin.
Gonna go in and bop it.
We say these things, and then this happens.
Hey!
As soon as I said that. But you absolutely
13
crit it for
bludgeoning.
13. You whomp it good.
And then fist miss.
No.
Fist
Is
miss.
that the new Christmas holiday with
That's-
Doomfist?
Miss.
No, I'm pretty sure I saw that on
Fistimus
Craigslist
for the rest
once.
of me.
Avdol, go ahead.
All right.
18 and
I'll move
above
in.
Christmas party.
And then for my bonus, I'll do my shielding aurora,
Sure.
and then I'm gonna attack it.
Go ahead.
17.
A 17 will absolutely hit.
That'll absolutely take 16
16.
damage.
Okay, you take off a mighty fine chunk, but it is still holding Rorkona. It's now going to go, and as it
Wait,
grasps at your
whoa.
throat...
Do I just lose my turn?
No, it's your turn, but at the start of your turn, this happens. As it grasps your throat, you feel something seeping into you as you take 16 poison damage.
Ow.
And
God.
it continues its grasp upon you.
Would we know if assassin vines have swallow hole?
It doesn't even have a mouth. It just kills people and leaves them at its roots until they rot.
If I gave it speak with plants, would it develop a mouth in which it could swallow people?
Feed me! Alright, question. Can I use acrobatics to get out of being grappled?
Yes.
Alright, and then...
Acrobatics or athletics, I believe.
And what kind of action is that?
That is your turn, an action. You can still move afterwards, though.
If I get out.
Yes.
Alright, here's hoping. I hate everything.
Is there anything you want to pop? Perhaps inspiring yourself somehow?
Yes, I will bardically inspire myself.
An 11 will not be able to do it.
No, I know.
Okay.
Man, I just wanted to have one combat where I didn't get KO'd.
You probably shouldn't have gotten at 25 feet with it then. Isn't a bow like 100-foot range?
It is, and you also knew it could move slightly.
Yeah.
It literally has 5 feet speed.
Oh my god.
It's going to go, and it is going to try and drag you. And that's his turn. Halstead.
You're not getting away with the merman. Yes!
You crit it with your shillelagh. It'd be 2d8
What
plus
the
5.
hell
What
Oh,
the
sorry, I
hell?
rolled. Yeah,
Flip the
sorry.
switch.
I rolled 4 by mistake, so that's 13.
13, okay. Yeah, that's not till level 5 that you get 2d8 on shillelagh. I'm sorry. Yeldrin, go ahead.
No!
No.
You punch it, though, at
Night
least.
and day. I
Yeah.
swear.
I feel your pain. I'm actually shifting here, by the way.
Sure. Are you gonna do anything, or is Rorkona going to be seeped to death, by the way?
I did 7 damage. Does that count?
I mean, for anyone, because if he takes another one of those choke
I know,
poisons, he
will
might die.
No, there is no way around
What's your
it.
con
like-
score? Or what's your HP total? It has to drop you to negative HP in one hit.
Okay, I'm not gonna die, but I'm at 4. So next round I will be knocked unconscious.
Oh yeah, absolutely that, for sure. But
Anyone wanna,
If nothing
sever
else,
the
Abdal.
vine?
Can I hit the specific part of the vine that's
You can't hit
grappling
it,
him
but
to
you can
make it let
try
go,
and-
maybe, or
you can try and force it off with a strength check.
okay. Guess I'll do that. Yeah,
Rip a Roni.
20.
You will absolutely.
Oh, nice.
So you
All
have freed
you-
Rorkona, whose turn is now here now.
Hey,
The turn is
don't
now.
fuck it up.
Is he prone or is he standing?
He is standing.
Alright, I am going to move 30 feet away.
You know that provokes, right?
I am going to tumble.
There you go.
Disengage
Tumble.
also an action?
Oh,
or-
disengage. Yeah.
Disengage is an action, and if I remember correctly, your movement does not provoke. It's not like 5e's disengage. So you can move 30 feet and you'll be fine.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. So, go ahead and move yourself 30 feet away. And now
Gotcha.
its turn's going to go. It's lost its
Intended.
fertilizer, so it's going to lash out at someone else. It's going to lash out at Abdal.
I'm immediately filled with regret.
Getting a 24.
Remember,
Ah!
you're resistant to poison, so you take
So
half.
6 damage as it lightly slaps you and then wraps around you.
Okay, so is that the poison there?
No, that is bludgeoning.
Poison's on your turn.
Yes. Halstead.
Yeah, let's keep slapping him with a shillelagh. 18.
18 will hit.
Having a good time.
8 damage.
Having a good
Alright, it's
time.
pretty weak, but it's not down just yet. Yeldrin.
Yes! Why?
Ass, ass, ass. I'm gonna step on the ass.
Oh god.
Dude, I will find.
6 damage with the fist.
Alright. It's not dropped just yet. Havdal, go ahead. At the very
Able
least,
to try to break free, or
you can. You can either attack. Your movement's just 0. That's what being.
okay, so
Oh
I can
well,
just start
first,
slamming.
actually, you were grappled. You are right. So this happens. So 20 poison damage. Halved.
Wow. Okay, so
10. Yeah.
We can do math.
No, you can't.
Yeah. All right. So do I have to do a strength roll to get out, or?
Your move speed's just 0. If you want, you can just attack it. Nothing's preventing you.
Gee. How does it look? Does it look really battered?
It's pretty wounded. Like it's. I can't give you specifics, but it's close to death.
Not. But yeah, I'll go ahead then and.
God, imagine
I'll
if there was
just
a feat like
hit it.
Fallout 1 and 2 that just showed HP.
You know what? I'll risk having to make a concentration check. I'll go ahead and hex it also.
Sure.
And then I'll go ahead and slam it.
That will
23.
hit.
13.
But did you also welcome it to the jam?
All right, and the hex
And
damage is
another
enough. The hex is what did it. It will fall to the
Hex.
ground, limp and noodly. And you will all get why.
That's not a number. I can't add that to, like,
175
the total.
experience each.
How much?
Because it is 700. So 175 each.
Gotcha.
5e picks some strange numbers for experience. That's the one thing I miss from Pathfinder with its even 4 divisibles.
Yeah.
3,703, I believe.
That's
Well,
what
I thought it was 12, right? Or no, it might be 3. Math was never my forte. Okie doke. That should be it for today, right?
Well, as you go to rest, this is a day
That's
of
so fast.
encounters.
Well,
Literally.
more than I thought. It's 10 o'clock. I don't know.
I
if you
know.
wanna
So
keep going.
we'll kind of freeze frame on what pops out at you all.
I'm just gonna cure wounds myself before
Or-
at the end of the combat.
That is absolutely fine.
Yeah, and I'll drink a potion.
Yep, that's me. And you're probably wondering how I got here. Well, it's a funny story.
Oh my god.
And drinking a potion.
How much does the potion of healing give again?
Potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
In fact, I'd rather just press the cure wounds button again.
Oh, maybe it's...
Oh, it's 1d8. Oh, it's 1d8 for that. Never mind.
I'm not sure exactly. Oh, is that... Oh, there we go. I see. Oh. Okay. End up rolling 5. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. As you are setting up your camp for the night, you once again catch the scent of death on the air. But this time, something comes barreling through your campsite, which will wake all of you up.
Is it a barrel? That's not a
So
barrel.
really
As a
drunk-
rotting, huge beast emerges from the brush, lumbering
Finally
towards
happened,
you.
folks. Zombie dinosaurs.
And yes, if you want to roll a nature or a religion, you can do so. Okay, with that nature, it is an ankylosaurus. And you know that they use their tail to bludgeon people. And religion? I'd say an 11's enough.
How about 2?
Jordan, you
It
think
is
it
a
is
god.
it is in the prime of its life. It is just an ankylosaurus. Everyone else okay. It is a zombie ankylosaurus. So we'll have the zombie trait. It is going to, when reduced to 0, make a con save. And if it succeeds, it'll drop to 1. And it can keep doing that until you kill it with a crit or it fails.
Oh my god.
So they can be durable. And on that, we will pause for tonight, as it is 10 minutes over our run time. And so, thank you everyone for watching and for running with us. Hopefully that was enjoyable to watch, and we'll be continuing this on Wednesday at 8 p.m. PST. Until then, have a good night, everyone.
Thanks for
You
coming.
too.
Nice stream.
Take it easy, everyone.